Today we'll cover the basics of canceling home security for any provider. We'll talk about the cancellation letter you might have to write and the call to customer service you'll probably have to make. So how do you avoid a cancellation horror story? Let's talk about it. You probably signed a 1 to 4 year long contract with your provider. The first step in an easier cancellation? Digging up that contract. I know that you're responsible and have your important papers in a color-coded filing system somewhere. But if you have no idea where your contract is, just call your provider and ask for a copy. Once you've got the contract, figure out how far along you are. There's a high chance that your contract has auto-renewal, meaning that when your contract finishes, you'll get looped back into another one, unless you tell them that you want to cancel. You'll probably need to notify them 30 days before the contract ends, maybe even 90 days. So timing is important here to avoid auto-renewal. Maybe you're leaving when your contract is finished, but if you're leaving mid-contract, then you're probably going to have to pay an early termination fee. While you've got your contract pulled up, find the clause about cancellation. It'll tell you not only how to cancel, but also how much it's going to cost you. Heads up, early termination fees can get pretty pricey. ADT charges 75% of remaining contract, so if you're paying $50 a month and you're canceling a year early, then you're looking at about $450 in fees. The fees can add up, so figure out how much you're going to owe so you know what you're getting yourself into. But if you have a cause for canceling, like malfunctioning equipment or a failure on the company's end, then you might be able to reduce those fees. Two last things about lowering fees. 1, the provider might offer fee waivers for certain situations, like active military duty. And 2, your provider might offer the option to sell your contract to a neighbor or something. Figure out if your provider offers any special ways to avoid fees. Now back to how to cancel. Some companies require a written letter of cancellation. Writing a cancellation letter is pretty easy. Just make sure it's clear. Include your name, contact information, the date you want the service canceled, and if you have a cause for canceling. You can find home security cancellation letter templates online. And just make sure to make a copy of it just in case you need a paper trail. Now you're going to want to send your letter as registered mail so you know when the letter gets to your provider and you have a receipt to prove that the letter was sent. Once the letter gets to your provider, call them for an update. Some companies require that you call to cancel anyways, so either way you'll probably need to get on the phone. Have your account number, address, phone number, name, and patients ready. When you tell them that you're canceling, you'll be transferred to the retention department. These people are paid to talk you into not canceling. But you, my friend, are prepared. Explain to them that you've already sent your cancellation letter and are wondering if there's anything else you need to do to cancel. Make sure to verify your fees, your cancellation date, when the company will disconnect services, and if they'll send people to pick up your equipment or if there's something else you need to do. This is also a good time to ask about military waivers or other ways to reduce fees. Just make sure you haven't missed something. Before you get off the phone, explicitly ask them to stop auto-charging you for services. Get your bank info out of there and have them send you an email with confirmation of the fees, cancellation date, and everything else you talked about. And do not hang up until you receive that email. I know, canceling home security is a process, but hopefully these steps will make it easier for you. You can find out more about home security and what we think about it at Reviews.org, which I'll link to in the description below. Remember to like and subscribe and comment with why you're dropping your home security service. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next review.